Bermuda Triangle is full of mysteries and many theories as to why bad and strange things happen in this triangle. A bad thing for which there is no explanation. So, if you would like to know the answer to all this, watch the video. Hello, welcome to the Fact Market channel. In this part, we want to talk about the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is in the Atlantic Ocean, which is a triangle between Bermuda, Puerto Rico and Miami. A large number of ships and planes sank without any explanation. From 1946 to 1991, more than 100 planes and ships were lost in this area and there was no trace of them. It was written by Christopher Columbus in 1492 that what he described was that their compasses didn't work there. They saw a light above the sea and the weather was very bad. We go back to 1918 when a famous ship called the USS Cyclops got lost in this area. This ship was part of the US Army. What made this ship strange was that this ship, as I said, belonged to the Navy, and the Navy is more trained than anyone else, especially in times of danger, how to notify others, how to ask for help and so on. The strange thing is that the captain of that ship didn't even call the center to announce that we were stuck in this situation, because their job is to call the smallest thing that happens very quickly and ask for help. But not doing this at all and without no news of his disappearance. Then in December 1948, when a plane with 27 people on board called 20 minutes before it arrived, announcing that we were arriving and then disappearing into the Bermuda Triangle, which is still strange because although announcing that everything is fine, suddenly disappear. That is, a device was placed in the hull of the ship that didn't sink under any circumstances and didn't go underwater. There were two people in the ship. One was the ship's captain and one was the occupant. I ate something and I needed a little help, but it was said that he was very relaxed in the call he received, and he did not say anything about the wreck situation and just said. And not only was this ship unsinkable, but it also has life jackets and boats. The wind was blowing and even the light rifle, and the strange thing is how did they drown with all their possibilities. Then we go back to 1945 when a series of small planes belonging to the US Army flew to practice their daily routine. And the interesting thing is that they passed through the Bermuda Triangle. Their commander gets lost and calls to ask for help, and they leave that call for you to see how weird and strange I am, because he behaved as he was in another world and had never seen it there. If he practiced there every day and in all the compass cases fail, and then they disappear when they send a ship to help the ship. And it was so strange that the US military said it could not guess what had happened. Many of these things have happened since those years, and many of the missing planes are related to the Bermuda Triangle. But what has recently caught my attention is that two German scientists are going to the Bermuda Triangle and are researching to reveal secrets. And as you can see in the video, everything is fine until they hear a screaming and whistling sound that one of the scientists who is alive now says that the moment he heard its sound, it was a calm voice and it gradually turned into terrible sound, and as you can see, the two start to panic and try to escape. Which do you think is the scariest thing? Be sure to say in the comment. Well, this is from today's program. Thank you for supporting us by liking and subscribing.